Today, we're going to be working at the house in Bunsui, and if you haven't been keeping up, we also bought a house in Kashiwazaki, not too far south from here. And if you're new to the channel, this is our Bunsui house that we paid $2,500 for, and we're working hard to bring it back to a livable condition after many years of neglect. Now, we bought this house with the expectation that we might have to tear it down, and we're trying to avoid that. So today, we're trying to turn this extremely crappy situation into a slightly crappy situation by remodeling this toilet room. It looks like they tiled around the toilet. Luckily, I bought this guy. I brought it from the States. If you are buying a home in Japan, please avoid tile. Tile is extremely hard to work on because you have to basically jackhammer everything out into pieces. And then once you get all those pieces out, they are still extremely difficult to dispose of. That's starting to move right there. If you're looking for a property, try and avoid tile at all costs. For toilet rooms like this, it's really not the worst thing, but for shower rooms especially, they are extremely hard to work on and update if they have tile. What you should be looking for is a system bath. In Japan, a system bath is a prefabricated modular bathroom that includes the tub, walls, floor, and ceiling, and it's all designed to fit together as one waterproof unit. These are common in modern Japan homes and apartments because they are easy to clean, prevent mold, and are quick to install. They're designed for comfort and efficiency, with the entire bathroom often functioning as a wet room. Just use the leverage against the wall, tear off a large chunk. So there's a couple things with my situation here. I was both lucky and unlucky. I was lucky in the fact that the tile was backed by wood and I was able to take it off relatively easy. You can see I found a pickaxe. I needed something to get behind it deep enough to where I could take it off in larger chunks. And my unlucky situation was that once you got closer to the bottom, the tile was backed by concrete. My rotary hammer was not strong enough to hammer the tile off, so unfortunately you need way bigger equipment for this. So what was going to be a complete toilet room remodel turned into a temporary remodel just to get us something that was usable. So we kept a lot of that tile that was backed by concrete, as well as the tile that's on the floor, and we just went over it for now until we can get to a better solution. Next, we got to address this wiring. The wiring was coming straight through the wall with no protection. And yes, the wires are touching, but every single breaker is off, so it's not an issue. So we need to put it in a box so that there's no fire hazard. And just so everyone's aware, I'm not a licensed electrician, but I will have one come out and double check my work. Really quick, I just want to say thank you to everyone who stuck around and watched the channel. Every like, view, and comment really means a lot. If you're watching this and haven't yet, please subscribe to the channel.
111.
So because we couldn't get the tile floor out without a heavy-duty jackhammer, I decided to use a really thick flooring. I got this flooring from Musashi, a home improvement store near me, and it probably cost me around $20. I used these super thin sheets of wood that had almost like a vinyl wrap on top of them just to kind of make my mock wall for now. And I know not a lot of people are going to love this, but the toilet came from when we redid my friend Eric's house, so we reused this one. One, there's no need to really create waste, and two, we don't even know if we're going to be able to save the house, so I don't want to spend $1,000 on a toilet if we don't know if this is going to work out. The biggest issue with this is there's two different sizes. Basically, where the sewage comes out the bottom of the toilet, it's either further forward or further back. And this one actually was further back, so it pushed the toilet further forward. That means that your knees are closer to the door, so I was obviously seeing if this would even work to be able to sit in this with the door closed. Seems like it's going to work, so we're just going to move on to connecting all the plumbing. This is one of those toilets where the water comes out a spigot and you get to wash your hands with it, which I personally like.
technically that should turn on. Yep, it's a little bit dirty. Valve is fully open. Sink is running.
And that's that. Definitely something temporary, but it's good enough to get us going. At least we have somewhere to use the restroom while we work on the house.